Have you ever felt like people don't take you seriously or constantly cross your boundaries? Maybe it's a coworker who piles their tasks on you, or a friend who pushes you into situations you're uncomfortable with. You might think it's just the way things are, but it's not. What if I told you that by making a few powerful changes, you could command respect and protect your personal space without any guilt? Today, I'll reveal proven strategies to help you stand firm and build healthier relationships. Stay with me until the end, because what you will learn here could transform the way people treat you forever. Respect starts from within. Think of yourself as a house with invisible walls. If your walls are sturdy, people recognize your space. But if those walls are weak or non-existent, anyone can step in and disrupt your peace. For example, imagine you're always the person who says yes to extra work or favors. While it might feel kind, it unintentionally sends a signal that your time and energy aren't valued. The first step to setting boundaries is recognizing your own worth. Ask yourself, what do I truly deserve? Respect isn't demanded with words alone. It's communicated through how you treat yourself. If you don't value your time, energy, and emotions, others won't either. Take a moment now to reflect. What's one area in your life where you feel your boundaries are often crossed? Your voice is a powerful tool. The way you speak can either assert your boundaries or undermine them. For instance, saying, "I'd prefer not to," with a hesitant tone versus saying it calmly and firmly makes all the difference. Practice using phrases like, "I need some time to think about it," or "I don't feel comfortable with that." These are simple yet effective ways to hold your ground. Let's talk about the power of saying no. This two-letter word can be incredibly hard to say, especially if you fear rejection or judgment. But here's a key perspective. Every time you say yes to something you don't want, you're saying no to something that matters to you. Imagine a friend who constantly borrows money but never repays it. And saying no might feel uncomfortable at first, but it sets the expectation that you're not to be taken advantage of. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but guidelines to show how you expect to be treated. A great example is setting work boundaries. If you're always responding to emails late at night, you're teaching colleagues that your time is always available. A simple boundary could be this: stop replying to non-urgent messages after work hours. Over time, people will respect your schedule. Another crucial element is consistency. Imagine a parent who tells their child, "No more TV after 8 p.m., but then allows it anyway when the child whines. This inconsistency sends mixed signals. The same applies to adults. If you set a boundary but frequently allow exceptions, people won't take you seriously. Body language plays a vital role in commanding respect. Stand tall, make eye contact, and avoid nervous habits like fidgeting. For example, if someone interrupts you in a meeting, instead of shrinking back, hold your position, maintain eye contact, and calmly say, "I'd like to finish my point." This nonverbal confidence speaks louder than words. Let's address guilt. Many people feel guilty for setting boundaries, especially with close friends or family. But remember this: protecting your peace is not selfish, it's necessary. You can be kind and respectful while still being firm. For instance, instead of saying, "I don't have time for this," try, "I'm focusing on something important right now, but let's talk later." Think of someone you admire, perhaps a leader or mentor. Chances are they have strong boundaries. They don't allow others to dictate their time or decisions. Why? Because they respect themselves and others follow suit. Start observing such people and learn from their examples. Now, let's talk about what happens when boundaries are crossed. Despite your efforts, address the issue immediately. For example, if a colleague oversteps by giving you extra tasks, say, "I appreciate your trust, but I'm already managing my own responsibilities." This approach is polite yet firm. Remember, you don't owe anyone lengthy explanations. A simple "that doesn't work for me" is often enough. Avoid over-justifying your decisions as it opens the door for arguments or pushback. Confidence lies in brevity. Practice self-care as a form of boundary reinforcement. When you prioritize your well-being, you're less likely to compromise your boundaries. Think of it as recharging your inner battery. For example, schedule downtime each week and protect it fiercely. This sends a message to yourself and others that your needs matter. Boundaries also involve saying yes to the right things. Respect grows when people see you as decisive and purposeful. For instance, agree to commitments that align with your values and decline those that don't. This clarity will naturally draw respect from others. Don't fear losing people by enforcing boundaries. True friends and loved ones will respect and support you. Those who don't might reveal their true intentions. It's better to have fewer genuine relationships than many where your boundaries are ignored. Boundaries apply not just to others but also to yourself. For example, if you commit to a fitness routine but frequently skip workouts, you're breaking your own boundaries. This self-discipline reflects outwardly and influences how others perceive you. Teach others how to treat you by example. If you're respectful, kind, and firm, people will mirror this behavior. Start small. Practice setting one boundary today, whether it's at work, with family, or in social situations. Reflect on past situations where you felt disrespected. What could you have done differently? Use these reflections to strengthen your boundaries moving forward. Growth comes from learning, not perfection. Finally, remember that commanding respect is a journey, not a destination. It's about consistently showing up as your authentic self and valuing your worth. Celebrate small victories along the way. If you found this video helpful, don't leave without subscribing to my channel, Ola Vision. I create videos to empower you, inspire growth, and help you navigate life's challenges. Like this video, share it with someone who might need it and leave a comment. What's one boundary you plan to set today? Let's grow together. See you in the next video.